Hi everyone, welcome back. So today let's talk about energetic chasing, social media, emotional triggers and how you can work through these triggers. If you have a specific person in your life right now and you are energetically chasing them, then this is the video you need to watch today. Now, social media is designed to emotionally trigger you, right? And social media is a huge part of energetic chasing because you get onto Facebook, you get onto Instagram, and without even realizing it, you are now suddenly checking out the profile of this specific person, or you are even landing up on profiles of their family members, of their friends, etc., etc., etc. And all of this is energetic chasing, right? And then you might post something on Instagram like a story or a post or a reel, and then you are eagerly waiting, you're checking back constantly to see who has liked your post, who has commented, who has reacted, and a part of you is eagerly waiting for this specific person, this man or this woman, to validate your story. What you really want is this person to say, oh my god, I see you, you are so cool, you are so beautiful, what you're doing is amazing, the work that you're putting out on your social media is absolutely amazing. You want that praise, you want that validation, and that validation almost always never comes, right? And it's so frustrating. Now, in my own life, this now I have experienced this in my own life. I was in a situation when I was pining for somebody's attention on social media, and it was crazy, right? And then one day, a distinct voice in my head, this was a child's voice. This voice said in my head, Daddy, Daddy, look at me. Look at me, look at me. Something like that, right? And I never even used to call my father Daddy, I call him Papa. Anyway, the point is that I had a huge realization, a huge breakthrough that day, because I realized in that moment that me, the adult me, is not pining for validation from this person. This is my inner child, the child in me that is pining for validation from that unavailable parent. And mind you, when I say unavailable parent, I'm using this term very loosely and broadly, and you really need to dig deep and see what has happened in your childhood that you are chasing unavailability. Now, it could be real trauma, or it could be your perception that that was traumatic. That could be trauma as well. Okay, so let's not get into all of that in today's video. The point is that this is your inner child screaming for that validation. And you know what? The good news is that you don't need this validation from anyone else. Okay, you don't need it. You need this validation from you. So start validating yourself in whichever shape, way or form this child wants validation. I have coached multiple people now on this exact topic, and when we are discussing this longing, this obsession with a specific person, and I point this out to them, they have a huge realization. Their jaws literally drop open because finally they have understood that this obsession with a specific person is not love, it's not crazy love, it is just the inner child in them pining for validation from an unavailable parent or parents or caregivers or whatever the case may be, right? So you need to dig deep into your own story and see what happened, and it will make a lot of sense to you. The good news here is that you don't need validation from anyone else, you need it from within. So, you know how Kris Jenner is always validating her children? you're doing amazing, sweetie, you're doing amazing, sweetie. That is the kind of validation you need. And the best part is that you can be your own Kris Jenner. You can be the Kris Jenner of your life. You can start validating yourself from today. Hype yourself up, celebrate yourself, because you know what, even if other human beings validated you in the best way they can, it's never going to be enough, because it needs to come from within. And when you start validating yourself, people around you start validating you as well, because this life, this world is nothing but a mirror, and it is constantly reflecting back at you whatever is going on inside of you. So if inside of you the story is now self validation, then you will get validation from the outside world as well. And then the other good news is that, oh my god, this is not crazy love. This is not bigger than your understanding of the world. This is just your inner child wanting validation. That's that. So you need to soothe your inner child, right? Reparent yourself in a way, because nobody else can do it. No human being can do it. And even if some other human being validated you in the best possible way, it still wouldn't be enough, because what you need is validation from within. So start validating yourself and your stories and your posts and your achievements. Start celebrating yourself, right? And start speaking to this inner child in a way that you wanted to be spoken to when you were young. So start saying all those things that you wished your parents had told you but didn't. So start today, start now. Okay, and then when you realize that this is pining for validation from parents or caregivers or whatever, then certain emotions might resurface, and the inner work is to actually process those emotions and release any trapped emotions from your system, right? And then let it go. Like, forgive those parents, forgive those caretakers or whoever it might be. This is exactly the inner work that you will do if you sign up for my courses, Get Over It and Stop Chasing Unavailability. Get Over It is only for women, and Stop Chasing Unavailability is open for both men and women. So the links to both these courses are in the description box down below. Click on the links, check out my courses, and if you think they will be useful to you, then definitely sign up. So start practicing self-validation, soothe that inner child, right? Take care of that inner child that is screaming, that is angry, probably really hungry for love and attention. So take care of that inner child, and this pining for this unavailable person will go away, right? Let go of all the hurt, let go of all the anger, and forgive your parents if they need be, and this pining right now will go away, because now you're going to the root. You're not just dilly-dallying with the symptoms, you're going to the root cause, and when you take care of the root cause, the symptoms go away. Alright, so that is it for today's video. I hope this has been useful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also check out all my courses. Sign up if you think they would be useful. And yes, I will see you back here very soon with another video. Bye.